Lisa K. Donner here for Liberty Nation, and with me is my better half, Tim Donner, our Washington political correspondent. Tim wrote a wildly popular article this week about the GOP salivating and the Democrats trembling at the impending Senate impeachment trial. Welcome, Tim.
Thank you, Lisa. Good to be here.
All right, so why are the Democrats trembling at the prospect of a Senate trial, in your opinion? I mean, it doesn't sound like that on most of the media airwaves these days.
Well, one of the things that's important to point out about the media, beyond their immediate and transparent anti-Trump bias, is the inability to look past the nose on their faces. They're so caught up in this impeachment trial, impeachment hearing. It's really been an impeachment crusade for 3 years that they can't see one step beyond to what it's going to be like when it goes to the Senate. And the reason that Democrats are trembling is because they know, Nancy Pelosi knows, Adam Schiff knows, Jerry Nadler knows, that once the impeachment is complete and the president is impeached, they will hand over the keys to the impeachment process to Republicans in the Senate, led by famous parliamentarian Mitch McConnell. So they are rightly trembling at the prospect of that.
All right, but it does seem kind of counterintuitive that the Republicans are salivating at a Republican president being impeached.
Right. It sounds counterintuitive. You don't want your president to be impeached, but at the same time, we can look at what's happened in the past. When Bill Clinton was impeached, there was a sense overall in the electorate that Republicans had overreached, and Clinton's popularity actually went up after he was impeached. With Donald Trump, this has been a 3-year-long crusade, and Republicans are going to make light of the fact that Democrats wanted to impeach Trump for firing James Comey, for Stormy Daniels, for Michael Avenatti, for Michael Cohen, for Russia collusion. People aren't stupid. They know that this is an overreach on something that people consider to be, I think, not ideal for a president, and perhaps behavior that should be admonished in some form or another, but hardly rising to the level of removing a president from office.
All right, but we've heard a lot about polls, and after 2016, I wonder how many people are really paying attention to the polls. But have the polls and basically public opinion, has public opinion really changed after this impeachment inquiry? Has anybody's mind been changed?
Well, the evidence seems to indicate that nobody's mind has really been changed. The people that defend the president are still defending him. The people that hate the president still believe he should be dragged out of the White House, probably in a perp walk with leg irons on. So that hasn't changed much. But the people in the middle, the people who are not partisans for or against Trump, seem unconvinced by the impeachment investigation on this Ukraine thing. There's no indication that public sentiment has really changed significantly either way. If anything, it's probably moved against the Democrats, and this is before they then submit themselves to a trial in the Senate where who knows what the Republicans can bring up. They can bring up anything from the FISA abuse by the FBI to the conduct of Adam Schiff to Joe Biden and Hunter Biden and all the shenanigans in Ukraine and the ill-gotten gains. I mean, there's so many lines of inquiry, so many potent narratives for Republicans to use in the Senate. It's just a matter of which ones they find the most tempting.
All right, well, strange times, but fascinating times that we're living in. Thank you very much, Washington political columnist Tim Donner. I'm Lisa K. Donner, editor-in-chief for Liberty Nation. Thanks so much for joining us. Hi, folks. Lisa K. Donner here, editor-in-chief of LibertyNation.com. We hope you enjoyed watching this video, maybe even learned a thing or two. If so, please take a moment and subscribe to our YouTube channel right down there in the corner. Thanks so much.